How are you? The past life cards came out straight away. This is a channeled message and then I go into it. So I'm a psychic clairvoyant medium, Reiki master. So I'd like to say hi. Thanks for being here. Let me know your name and location. Right? A lot of energy shifting and turning. A lot of perspectives, a lot of like epiphanies. Do you know what I mean? Realizing I went the wrong way or I took the wrong path. But this one in particular is like in the naughty corner. He's in the naughty corner, right? And crying in the naughty corner, regretful and sad because of the behavior that's so good. I mean, that means it's not, the ego's dying, right? The narcissistic template is melting and there's a chance, right? We want Sir Lancelot though, don't we? But the only way you get there is through crying. So what is the issue behind this? They brought out the past life cards here. So I'm going to just have a look at Divine Masculine, what the energy is, and then the outcome with this past life energy. Wow. High Priest, High Priestess. This is the awakening, da-na-na-na, realizing the twins, right? Because this is psychic ability, and Divine Masculines have psychic abilities. They can read energy. Yeah. Look at that. See that? That's the spiritual energy. Because we're spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional. Right? So this is a breakthrough through the spirit. This is like God talking to this Divine Masculine. Because he's been close to God in past lives. Right? And he is an intuitive. This is breaking into the divine mission. Yeah, this is breaking the codes of Atlantis, right? Taking on the new technology because things happened in Atlantis, right? So this is bringing up the memory code from this Divine Masculine of what happened in Atlantis. So what I'm getting when you do a past life regression therapy in your Soul Session 6-pack with me, right? When I did that, I realized that I self-combusted in Atlantis. So my twin flame would be my guide in Atlantis, right? Because this is the first time we incarnate together. That's why it's very intense. And they only incarnate together on the last mission, on the final mission. So in Atlantis, right, the technology was so great that there was a self-combustion. And so that's scary, right? When you feel like you oversaw that. And it's like being in a past life with your divine partner, but you're their guide. So that's what I think the double mission is, because you're each other's guide, right? Because you know how to do that. And you're incarnated, so you're your own guide as well, because you've got the same soul star. So here is a telepathic recognition. This is sonic geometry. This is the dolphins and the whales, right? They have a new song. This is synchronicity. So this would be the tragedy of Atlantis. That's why the tears are there. Yeah. Also about past life, famine or food and hunger. Oh. Trees. What's that? Trees? What? This Divine Masculine thinks he's a tree. And transportation. That would have to be the Sydney Harbour Bridge, don't you think, in the background? I don't know. Transportation, that's weird. Famine, trees, and transportation. This is why the tears are here. Why would you have the trees? What are the trees? Why would you have trees? Sorry, I'm just going to clarify that. Trees. Does that mean anything to anybody? Trees. Just one card to clarify trees. I don't get trees. Oh, you're kidding. What is that? I have to read it. trees. Not getting it? Is anybody getting anything on trees? Transportation, maybe. Your connection to trees may have been spiritual, including the ability to receive messages from them. In some cases, these seeming non-sentient trees are animals by real souls known as tree people. Oh, hello. You're a tree person. You may have been a tree person or a tree diva in this life or a prior lifetime. This card asks you to spend more time connecting with trees for healing, knowledge, and inner peace. This card indicates that you have a special relationship to trees. In ancient times, particularly in Celtic and Eastern European, trees were considered sacred. The Druids looked to oak trees for prophetic information, and ancient healers used tree ingredients such as willow bark for medicine. Oh, so we use the sap of the tree for our space clearing in Reiki. So weird. I just think that's left of center. Maybe this person thinks they're the primary tree. And okay, well, let's have a look. So what do you think, Raphael, about the regret and the bad behavior? What could that possibly be? Something they said? Let's have a look. Raphael, what can you tell us about this divine masculine? Any messages for him from Raphael? One for this divine masculine, one for the near future, and then the outcome. This is detoxing as well. So this is also, you know, yeah, I got a different way of being, a different way of life, a different lifestyle. This is meeting your twin flame here. This is the diamondization that I'm talking about between the twins. So you've got to clear out the facets of your diamond because you don't want to change the mirror. You don't put mascara on the mirror. You put it on yourself and the mirror changes automatically. So this is a definite reflection here for this divine masculine, right? To know he's got to lift his vibration. It's not a match here. There's not a match in vibration for his divine feminine. But he's up there staying positive, positive mental attitude, recovering. Well done. That's a champion right there. Oh, exercising. Excellent. So that's going to change everything, your whole vibration. Got to sweat though, remember that deal. Stay positive, exercise, and caffeine free. Oh, la la, la la. Yeah, looking at different and alternative medicines and energy work and organic food. Look, you got organic food. Exercise and staying positive. So that's a whole new way of being, letting addictions go, just replacing them with something else. Thank you, Raphael. Yep, because your mood from what you eat. We asked Michael now in, Archangel Michael, advice for this divine masculine. What was said? Oh, so it wasn't very positive. This divine masculine has changed. He's changed his energy. He's more positive now. Exercising, eating better, cleansing. Yeah, because he's got his eye on his target now. He knows who he wants. He's got his eye on his divine feminine, and her vibration was higher than his. See, this is also the divine feminine energy within the divine masculine. It's very sensitive, very psychic, very intuitive, very empathic, like highly, highly aware. So yeah, that's stepping out and cutting out the toxins, cutting out the old way of being, letting go of the fear that holds you back. Oh, that's good. It's time to leave this unhealthy situation. See, you hang around people that do these things and they bring you down. So this is cutting off toxic people, places, situations, letting go of fear and balancing the scales. Oh, that's so good. This is the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine. There's a favorable outcome here. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for the beautiful outcome to this situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. So this is massive, epic. This is cutting off toxic situations, people, right? Anything that clouds your focus. This divine masculine is healing and cleansing and releasing the past life energy of failure, right? Because Atlantis was failure and maybe even shock, right, at what happened as a guide to your twin. The memory's still there. I did not know all that. So let's do a snapshot on what this divine masculine is going to do, or anything we need from the Holy Spirit. Just having an aerial view of the energy. They come out of the naughty corner. And what was the bad behavior? Going to tell us any more about that? Angels. What's coming up with this divine masculine? Because, you know, you sit in the regret and you get the epiphany, and then it does leave. It's sort of, yeah, it's because of he wants union. There's a heart call here. So his divine feminine must have done the twin flame Reiki. Because his heart's waking up. So good, isn't it? Look, 10 of Swords. Whoa. 10 of Swords, 2 of Cups. This is a transition into Narnia. Laying down all the swords of the past. This is like a new person coming through. This is total transformation. Well done. So feeling better already. As soon as you decided to do that, yeah. You feel love. The heart's opened. It's love, nervous about change. This is divine feminine. I'll just have 4 cups of tea on my own, right? No, you take your time. Yeah, you stay in the naughty corner as long as you need to. Release all that Atlantean, right? Worry, doubt, and fear. Oh, I'm sorry. I was nervous. Oh, this divine masculine was nervous. I've never felt that strong love before. And I knew you knew that I knew that you knew that I knew that you knew. And I just froze. Sorry. And this one here, right? But I'm going to come in and tell you the truth. So this is recovery. And this is the epiphany that I'm talking about, because underneath is the Tower. It's like, I don't believe that anymore. I choose not to believe that. I choose not to believe that having the top best car and looking good or whatever, you know what I mean, makes you happy. So this divine masculine's realised he wants happiness, and he's only ever found it with his divine feminine. And this is what the download is. This is the psychic awareness, and the heart's opened up here. So this is cool. And this is hopes and fears, that he's stressed you out to the max, divine feminine, and that you won't forgive. Oh, that old chestnut. Don't tell me forgiveness. It's like, yeah. Oh, the bad behavior. The stabbing you in the back. Yeah, in the heart. He broke your heart, right? So this is immature behavior that you have witnessed if you're divine feminine watching. These 2 cards, seriously. Right, that's regret from betrayal. This is betrayal. And then realizing, this divine masculine's realizing he actually betrayed himself. Right? So you're not sleeping very well, divine feminine, because you can pick this energy up. Right? Because this is like, this is very strong energy. And this is why, because this is an awakening, a galactic activation. This has to shed. This has to be released, and it's very, very good. So the old pain. So in this space, right, this divine masculine is realizing here, there's an epiphany. Tiffany, the high priest and the high priestess, this is downloads from all those past lives. Knowing who you are, you got your identity. So wants to come out back in and say sorry, restore the balance, resolve this, because this is a status surge. Wants to be there beside his divine feminine. This is like, the heart wants what the heart wants, I heard, right? So in 3 days' time from watching this, the burst of the heart chakra comes through with a telephone call or a message here. Sorry. 3 days, right? Cups of days. There's restoration here after 2 months. Because it's love. You can feel the love. And it's very psychic. It's intuitive. It's like a match, a telepathic match. right? And you're always going to be at the same place at the same time doing the same thing. So Divine Feminine, don't be nervous, because you've got this. You're already there, and this Divine Masculine is catching up, so to speak, right? So shedding all the worry, doubt, fear. Hallelujah. This can happen really quickly. We are looking at spontaneous, miraculous healing, aren't we? Yeah, that's what we want. We believe it. We can conceive it and achieve it. So let's say that. We decree spontaneous, miraculous healing for this Divine Masculine, to shed the past and to take on his power to stand by his Divine Feminine. Romance angels, we call upon you now. Show us this Divine Masculine energy, shedding regret, bad behavior, sorry for words said, and still sitting in the naughty corner. Sorry. Let's have a look from now till the new moon. Just give us 3 days then. The next 3 days. I said it's going to come in and make the effort, right? Even though it's a bit silly, maybe a bit immature. But this is why, because this is Divine Feminine, doing her twin flame Reiki, doing a soulmate Reiki, clearing your energy, prayers, visualizations, affirmations, right? I mean, you have to do some work. It doesn't just occur. You have to create some space, I mean. You know what I mean? It's just, you're a space creator. Because this is really hard to break, codependency. We've been trained to put people before ourselves, that we don't matter. That's the big thing, I don't matter. So then I heard a reader go, oh, this might be at a gender reveal. It's like, God already revealed our gender to us. Hello? That comes from this type of energy where you don't matter. Well, maybe I'm not good enough as I am, so I need to change. That's because we put other people's reality before our own. And this is a narcissistic culture that's in its 3rd generation. And that's why we're here to break the code. And it is an addiction. It's like a peptide rush. And then you don't feel needed. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's where you get addicted to feeling that need. That's being broken and sailing away, right? So this is a bit of like, you know how they say calm before the storm? Well, this is tranquility after the storm. There's tranquility here. So something's gone on in this Divine Masculine's life that's been very chaotic, very stressful. Right? So now he's actually settling down, getting to, I don't know about this card. It reminds me of Pride and Prejudice. You know what I mean? Like, can I take your daughter out? But then she looks a bit young for him, and he looks too young for her. So I don't really know what's going on here. So I asked the Holy Spirit. That's right, I did. And I got a revelation. Let me just find it. The revelation. Getting to know each other. And this is for this Divine Masculine right now. I feel like he's getting to know himself. I can't find the revelation right now, but I will get it. Like, what do you get from that? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. All right, I'm really a soldier in the army. I don't understand. Let me just get something else from that. Oh, look, that's breaking the code. So then this is, I get it. So this is the first time this Divine Masculine will be speaking from his heart like this, because he didn't learn it anywhere else. Right? So he's revealing his innermost self. So look, he's going to look like a soldier. So funny. And you've become very magnetic. Divine Feminine, it's your self-respect that makes you very alluring and attractive. Remember, silence is magnetic. Love yourself first. You had to. And now you don't care. It's like, come in, don't come in, I don't care. Right? But it's so strong, this chemistry. Like, it's really, really powerful. It's stronger than any spell work or black magic. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's totally different energy. I've experienced both. And this This is in every cell of your body. This is cellular. Cellular love. Cellular chemistry. And that's why it's forced it. Because there's an activation in your DNA. It's forced and purged this pain, this grief. This is sailing away from the past. The echoes. It's like, you know, when you look back on your childhood and you think, was that a lifetime ago? Was that another life? I'm not that person anymore. So this is a huge change. This divine masculine actually looks different in his face. He will look different, and he's very, very attractive. So he's matured here. Yeah, he's matured. This is the outcome. Very, very, this is the timing is set. This is the alchemical algorithm I just heard. Can you believe that? An algorithm. Twins are set. There's timing. That's what God says, divine timing. It's set. The heart started beating, remember? Together. So all we have to do is clear the space. And that's healing, forgiveness and tears. God knew that. That's why he sent Jesus. The road to divine love is paved with healing, forgiveness. You can't get to divine love if you're holding any unforgiveness in your heart. So if you're holding any unforgiveness towards anyone, you call on Jesus. He'll love to know that he died for your sin. So give it to him. He'll love it. You get rewarded for that with eternal life. We have the love oracle here. For love, divine love, this is beautiful. And this is because of a very serious divine feminine who has done her work and hasn't played with any drama, right? She's followed her intuition. She's done her attunements. She's gone on as if everything's fine. And this is a huge breakthrough. So this has been going on for 2 months, really intensely at night time. So there's been a spiritual war. Oh, with the family. Yeah, this is breaking the curse. So any divine feminine that did breaking the toxic soul ties, you've helped your divine masculine. You help them. I did not know that. I was just doing it for me. But of course you do, because it's the same soul star. So that's why they want to do the black magic on your soul, right? So they're getting you, divine feminine. Don't underestimate the karmic. They're low. They go low. Ah, God's here. I already put the timing in your heart. Trust. All will turn out very, very well. Not just well, very well. Because you're free. You're no longer a slave to fear. For you're a child of love. Yeah, see? The twins. They can hear each other if you... Oh, stop it. Beautiful. Twin flames, nothing like it. Abundance of love is coming your way. Allow it. This is a huge... I can feel the divine love template activating in the collective. So whoever did that with the twin flame Reiki, you're very, very powerful. I think I've got to do heaps and heaps. God said no, he'll bring the right ones. So that's still available. It's going on Vimeo at the end of this week, Twin Flame Reiki, and it will be at a different price that you can easily afford. Ha! Twin flames, abundance of love, yes. Freedom, this is cleared. So when that's cleared and that memory's gone, see, that unhooks this life because it's trauma-based mind control. So once the trauma's healed, and we do that with prayer and Reiki, right, then you can activate the eternity. Eternity. It was in my dream. God just showed me that word, eternity. Just focus on that. I was like, I don't even know what that means. But you're for eternity. So your soul is eternal. And you've already made a choice of where you are going to spend your eternity. I'm like, yeah, so just focus on that. I'm like, I don't know what that means. I still have trouble with that. So it's a sacred union. Treasure your relationship here. This is beautiful. This is an alignment, complete alignment. This is union here. So this divine masculine is going to stop. He's purged and cleared it through tears. So if anyone else is watching hasn't cried for a while, right? I've had clients that say, I haven't had to cry for a few years. It's like, nah, let's cry now. Let's cry now. It's an energy, just letting it go. Right? It's freedom. Nothing is stopping this union now. Once that purges out, getting to know the real you, the high priest and the high priestess, who are eternally blessed. Focus on that. Because it's sacred. This is a sacred union. This is like electrifying touch, right? And like you just will be inseparable. So that it is like two people becoming one. That's what God says. You become one. See, like that? The two sides of the same coin. It's like a Siamese twin. So this is going to happen very quickly, easily, right? Flows into it, just, it's timed. So all we have to do is send love, forgiveness, clear your heart, and don't let any clutter come in, right? Because it's our free will choice is the only thing that can slow this down, because God gave us free will and he wants us to choose him. Bless him. I love that. I'll be back soon with another reading, whatever channel messages I get. So if you haven't already, take advantage of Twin Flame Reiki. It's an attunement, comes with a divine love template. We're doing the Diamond Rose from Mary Magdalene tonight, and then a Sacred Path from the Father. So you get 3 bonus transmissions and templates with the Twin Flame Reiki. If there was ever a time to do it, it would be now. Before you do that, do the cutting of the soul ties to clear your energy, and then you can activate your DNA for God's wealth with a space clearing, fire ceremony, and meditation, because we are moving into the new moon, and that's sacred love codes and communion with the Father. So I'm going live tonight at 8 p.m. For the Diamond Rose with Mary Magdalene. It's a transmission into the heart space. If anyone would like to join me, do your Twin Flame Reiki and I'll send you through the link. So go to reikibybella.com or click on the link below for Twin Flame Reiki. I love you. Thanks for being here.